Earth Factor Asia with Lorraine Hahn.
Energy, looking at the alternatives. In the great energy debate, focus has been on the problems in India and China, but increasingly each country is offering its own solutions. First to India, where one company has found its riches in the power of the wind. Slowly turning in the gathering breezes of the day, there are well over 500 turbines in all, and will eventually number 1,000, making this the largest wind farm in Asia. Rob McBride travelled to the heart of Maharashtra state in the middle of India to understand the importance of this project.
In every direction, the horizon bristles with them. Long, slender blades effortlessly generating power thanks to the prevailing winds that pass over this exposed piece of land. Helping to drive the wind is the intense Indian sun. As the land heats during the day, so it sets to work the thermal currents, which in turn pull in cooler air, such as from the Arabian Sea, over there to the west. As an industry, wind farming has undergone a dramatic expansion in many parts of the world, but probably none as fast as the breakneck growth of Suzlon, the company behind this project.
Its founder, Tulsi Tanti, is a man who travels constantly. I caught up with him between flights in Mumbai.
The growth is very important, and that's why the last 4 years we are growing continuously, 100% growth year on year. So the priority is a growth, not just number or not just bottom line.
The industry has made him rich, but money, he insists, has never been the motivator. The urgency of climate change has. But Mr. Tanti stumbled into the business almost by chance. Originally in textiles, he invested in his first 2 wind turbines as a solution to his own needs.
And we installed the 2 wind turbines for our textile business and understand the economics and understand the feasibility of the business. But that was not enough for us. I realized why not it should be available for the whole sector, whole country, and now for whole world.
At the center of the site are the production facilities where the giant turbines are made. Still expensive compared to other forms of power generation with very high initial investment, Suzlon can at least take advantage of India's cheaper production costs.
Coming off the production line and waiting to be assembled, the sleek carbon fiber blades for the latest turbines to be erected here. In some parts of the world, wind farming is controversial. I mean, some people think these machines are an eyesore. What do you think?
No, some part of the developed world, people feel I like environment, I like carbon-free green power, but I don't like windmill in my backyard. You can do, but I don't want. But in India and China, I have seen the different view. The people and students are coming from different part of the country to visit the wind farm. They want to see, yeah, what is this? What are these machines?
Certainly, wind farming and agricultural farming seem to live side by side in harmony. Lacking water, this land is not the most productive, but it does sustain a local population. Bikanam Rao and his family harvest peanuts. They had no complaints about the turbines they live amongst. Their only grievance was when they might get supplied with some of the electricity from them.
For with all the power produced here, the supply depends upon the local grid, which struggles to keep up with demand. In this village, the people go without power for up to 12 hours a day, and this is a community with growing electricity needs. More and more appliances are appearing in homes. And the Patels are among the several families here who can now boast a washing machine.
Before, the women had to wash the clothes on a stone outside, but now this is where all the washing is done. We're very happy with the machine. It gets all the whites much cleaner than before.
But inside the house, there's more. A fridge. The first in the village, but more will surely follow as everyone else tries to emulate the Patils. a whole village probably using less electricity than one average American household, and all eagerly anticipating the day when they can use more.
Compared to the global average, it is a very, very low. And 22% of the environment pollution is coming from the US. It's not from India and China. But yes, tomorrow it will come from India and China. So now the challenge for the whole world is that the population is so large, this earth resource is not enough.
Still expensive compared with fossil fuels, greater subsidies and tax breaks are being urged for wind power. But Mr. Tanti takes the opposite view. Don't subsidize us, tax them, the CO2 polluters.
We don't want any incentive or any taxes. We are strongly recommending the CO2 tax should be applicable and it should be charged to the conventional, then we are directly competitive. Because we are not calculating the value of the environment damage. So we strongly recommending to any part of the world and political regulators, please stop this incentive and put CO2 tax so that it gives the balanced development of the sector.
Are you an environmentalist by philosophy or a simple businessman who saw a great opportunity in a new growth business?
I can say not anyone, but it's a combination of both. Because if I want to take care of the environment, I need a business and I need a liquidity. So both is required. By doing this business, I am taking care of balance of both the sides. So that's giving a very good satisfaction to us.